Welcome to New York City Health and Hospitals Kings County YouTube podcast. I'm Kevin Fullering, clinical dietitian, and today's episode is focused on the role of nutrition in managing stress and how stress affects our nutrition. If you're like most people, it's likely you've experienced some kind of stress. As if the daily pressures of pandemic life weren't enough, we have inflation, wars, politics, and the good old-fashioned work mentality, do more with less. Stress is an inevitable part of our lives, and it usually comes in three forms: acute, episodic, and chronic. Acute stress, probably being the most common, is short-term stress, like being late for work, being stuck in traffic, or forgetting to buy that onion you need for dinner and your spouse going, "Oh, I guess we're not having dinner tonight." Some acute stress can actually be good though. It gives your body energy to respond to these short-term stressful situations. While too little stress can lead to boredom and depression, just the right amount can improve your performance and health. Episodic stress is basically acute stress, but it happens so often, like frequent deadlines, or as if nothing is going right and there's just so much pressure. Then there's chronic stress, the one that wears people away day after day, month after month, like unemployment, being stuck in a job you hate, mental abuse, or family problems. Many of us may experience some combination of these three stress types. Regardless, our bodies react to all types of stress pretty much in the same way, whether it be brought on by something real or imagined. You might have heard of the fight or flight response. This is where hormones like adrenaline cause several reactions to occur in a matter of seconds. More blood and oxygen is pumping to your heart, lungs, and brain, which sharpens your mental state. But what happens if stress continues? Well, a hormone called cortisol stimulates your blood glucose to rise and enhances your brain's use of glucose for energy. Meanwhile, your body is focusing less on things like digestion, reproduction, and growth. If the stress doesn't pass, as you often see in episodic or chronic stress, the nervous system keeps triggering these fight or flight responses that can eventually lead to inflammation that damages cells. During acute stress, adrenaline actually suppresses appetite, but when it comes to chronic stress, higher levels of cortisol can cause cravings, since this kind of stress places a greater demand on the body for oxygen, energy, and nutrients. And these cravings, they're not exactly for celery or carrots, no. They're more for like traditional comfort foods that are usually highly processed, foods high in sugar, fat, calories, and low in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals that help your body fight inflammation. Comfort foods, after all, have a strong link to our emotional memory. We usually have special unhealthy foods during memorable occasions, a time when we felt good, comfortable, and secure. Thus, someone who isn't eating nutritious foods is at risk of a nutrient deficiency. Cortisol also lowers a hormone called leptin, which is in charge of telling your body that, hey, I've had enough food, I'm satisfied. Leptin is vital in managing a healthy weight. Oh, and while cortisol decreases leptin, it's increasing a hormone called ghrelin, which, yep, you guessed it, increases your appetite. To make matters even worse, cortisol tends to cause your body to gain fat around the belly area, which is associated with insulin resistance, diabetes, heart disease, and many different cancers. So stress can cause a downward spiral, where negative eating habits leads to other health problems later in life. One big part of managing stress is by having good sleep hygiene. That is, putting yourself in the best position to sleep well each and every night. One of the habits in my stress management plan is trying to get adequate sleep. For me, getting the 7 to 8 hours of rest has helped me with my concentration. I can focus more, make more informed decisions, and better manage the good and bad stress in my life. Now, sleep can help you manage stress, yes, but stress itself can disrupt sleep. After all, stress causes you to become more alert. It can delay how quickly you fall asleep and wake you up more often throughout the night. This prevents you from entering those deeper sleep stages where the body repairs itself for a healthy immune system. The rapid eye movement phase, otherwise known as REM, especially helps with mood regulation and memory. This disruption all leads to you being more tired during the day. Some people manage daytime fatigue with energy drinks, coffee, or high-calorie snacks, but these aren't the healthiest options. My tips for having good sleep hygiene include having a bedtime routine, avoiding caffeine and alcohol, and having a bedtime snack. Try developing a routine for 30 minutes before lying down for the night. This could be washing your face, brushing your teeth, and reading a book. This tells your brain that you're winding down. Keeping a routine as consistent as you can helps your brain recognize that it's almost time to sleep. Oh, and when I say read a book, I don't mean look at your phone. Checking your phone actually stimulates your brain. You might be exposing yourself to news, social media updates, or even something upsetting. Your phone also emits a blue light that can mimic daylight, again, making you feel more alert. While drinking coffee, tea, and energy drinks gives you caffeine for the temporary boost in concentration, too much caffeine can lead to increased blood pressure and make you anxious. Relying too much on caffeine tends to increase your tolerance and decreases the stimulating effects. Caffeine also makes it hard for you to fall asleep, leading to sleeplessness and anxiety. Some people may turn to alcohol. While alcohol will probably make you fall asleep faster than normal, you're gonna pay for it later that night. As alcohol levels drop, your brain goes into overdrive, leading to sleep cycles that don't follow the usual light and deep sleep patterns. Alcohol is also a diuretic, which means you may find yourself going to the bathroom more often. If you've ever been told you snore more when you drink, it's probably because the more you drink, the more relaxed the muscles in the back of your throat get, which disrupts normal breathing. If you're hungry before bed, don't be scared to have a bedtime snack either. You may have heard not to eat after a certain time, but a healthy snack can actually help you sleep better. Just avoid foods that are highly processed like breakfast cereals, cakes, and granola bars. These can cause your blood sugar to go on a roller coaster ride, which can make you feel even more stressed out. Instead, go for a fruit or vegetable paired with some kind of healthy fat and protein. One of the go-tos that I like is I take a small apple, slice it up, and eat it with a tablespoon of natural peanut butter. The apple has some sugar, which will satisfy my sweet tooth, but it also has 4 grams of fiber. The peanut butter has healthy mono and polyunsaturated fats and protein. Another staple I have is carrots or cucumbers with hummus. It just has that satisfying crunch. It's full of fiber, healthy fats, and protein, all of which help regulate blood sugar. Therefore, I'm not waking up at 3 in the morning, not being able to fall back asleep because I'm back in worry mode. And am I worried because of life stress, because I'm hungry, or because I'm awake at 3 a.m. knowing I'm finally falling asleep right before it's time to go to work? Now, poor quality sleep is itself a stressor, and studies have found that not getting enough sleep causes a significant rise in cortisol levels. It's just endless, and anything that can help prevent that is welcome in my book. And while we're on the subject of food, good nutrition is an important stress management tool. When our bodies are poorly fed, stress takes an even greater toll on our health. A balanced diet can help support a healthy immune system, repair damaged cells, and grow new cells, helping you stay strong. Some research shows that the Mediterranean diet, a diet touted as being anti-inflammatory, can help reduce the cortisol response to stress. The diet emphasizes plant-based foods like vegetables, fruits, grains, peas, lentils, soybeans, all of which are high in gut-healthy fiber. It also emphasizes heart-healthy fats like olives, avocados, nuts, and seeds. Fatty fish like sardines, tuna, and salmon, as well as ground flax seeds and walnuts, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential fats that help fight inflammation and keep your brain, eyes, and heart healthy. One of my go-to meals when I'm stressed is a 3-ounce portion of grilled fish, a cup of cooked whole grain pasta with marinara sauce garnished with fresh basil, and a spinach salad with slivered almonds and grapes. Eating fruits and vegetables gives your body vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals that help your body neutralize harmful molecules that your own body produces when stressed. I usually tell my patients to eat the rainbow. And no, I don't mean the candy. I'm talking about colorful fruits and vegetables. Not only will they make a meal more appetizing, you'll feel nourished because each color usually has their own set of nutrients. When pairing meals, I like to think in twos, meaning I'll have 2 servings of fruits and vegetables each meal and 2 different colors. What about stress when you don't have time to buy ingredients and prepare meals at home? If you rely on fast food often because you're too tired or busy, try meal planning. The concept has been here forever, but it's something I really picked up during the pandemic. Basically, you find recipes for the week, plan a menu full of meals and healthy snacks, and keep a running list of ingredients that you'll need. Look through your fridge and pantry to find ingredients you already have and ones that you need to use before they go bad. I also check my local supermarket circular to see what's on sale, maybe find a discounted price that allows me to treat my family to a special meal. When you have the shopping list ready, check off ingredients that you already have and go buy what you need. Meal planning has saved me time in the long run because I'm already in planning mode and I get all my shopping done in one day. It saves me money because no food goes to waste. All leftovers are portioned into balanced meals and frozen for the days I truly don't have time. Meal planning helps me make appetizing meals because I can plan for a healthy variety. It helps me prevent weight gain because I'm not making last-minute rash decisions and getting takeout that's high in fat and sodium. It helps me with portion control because I make the meal with a certain amount of servings in mind. We talk about stress eating so often, but stress can often make us forget to eat. Meal planning helps me eat regularly, whether it be a full meal or a healthy snack, so that I can keep my blood glucose stable, which in turn helps me perform better. With a bit of weekly planning, my daily stress is greatly reduced because healthy eating is one less thing I have to worry about. Now, when we're stressed, we tend to stress eat. That is, not noticing what or how much we're eating, which tends to make the meal less satisfying. We'll call this mindless eating. This can be eating on autopilot while watching TV or working, eating because you're stressed, lonely, or bored, eating food really fast or until all the food is gone. Basically, ignoring your body's signals of fullness, all of which can lead to unwanted weight gain. Mindful eating, on the other hand, emphasizes deep breaths, focusing your attention on chewing food slowly. Personally, this increases my enjoyment of the meal because I get to appreciate the different smells, colors, textures, and flavors. It also improves digestion because you're taking your time and chewing thoroughly. Mindful eating also frees us from unhealthy habits because it helps us realize that, hey, maybe I'm not eating because I'm hungry, but because I'm stressed. This helps me improve my relationship with food instead of using it as an unhealthy coping mechanism. And no nutrition talk would be complete without mentioning exercise. Physical activity reduces stress hormones and produces endorphins. These are the chemicals in your brain that act as natural painkillers and improve your ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. I personally enjoy exercising in the morning because it wakes me up, gets my heart and lungs pumping, which means more oxygen reaches the cells in my body, making me ready to tackle whatever the day has for me. There are other ways of managing stress: mental health counseling, practicing work-life balance by using your personal time or setting aside an hour each day, meditating and taking deep, slow breaths, which can relax muscle tension, calm the mind, and reduce cortisol levels, scheduling fun activities at least once a week so that you have something to look forward to. One of the things I try to schedule is yoga. I'll be honest, I was very hesitant to try yoga at first because I thought I'd look weird, but I'm really glad I tried it. Yoga combines deep breathing, mindfulness, and exercise, all practices that, again, help manage stress. Remember, although it doesn't seem like it sometimes, how you deal with stress is a choice. People often use negative coping responses to stress, like criticizing themselves, becoming aggressive, smoking cigarettes, eating sweets, drinking alcohol and coffee. Instead, try controlling stress in positive ways like sleeping and eating well, exercise, meditation, going out with friends, or seek counseling. Thank you for listening and have a healthy day.